This is the 5 in a Row program, Volume 1. This is to be used with kids in the pre-K all the way up to 3rd grade. These are the books that you will be reading. The way this works is you pick one book to read for 5 days straight, 5 days in a row. But each day you will be learning and teaching a different subject. In the back of the teacher's book, they have a sample schedule that you can follow, or you can choose to not follow it and make it your own. This is their sample semester planning calendar. You don't need to follow this, but if you do choose to follow this, it ties in books like Cranberry Thanksgiving in November and How to Make an Apple Pie. Also, in the month of January, you read books about snow and winter, like Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening and Katie and the Big Snow. This is the sample lesson plan for planning. It gives you an idea of how you can plan your whole week. And then it also has a blank one that you can make copies of and plan out your schedule. These are some activity sheets in the back of the book to use with the stories you're reading. This one goes with a pair of red clogs. This one with the rag coat. Pinwheel pattern for Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. This is a hymn. Another celebrated dancing bear activity sheet. These are the story discs that you can color, cut them out, and laminate them. Each story has its own disc. We use the discs we used it for geography. I did not cut them out myself. I purchased them, and they come like this. I purchased them from Rainbow Resources. They have them already laminated and colored, and you just cut them out. And then they will look like this. Inside the teacher manual, it tells you all the different subjects you can study with each book. For example, this one with Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel, you can study social studies, history, social studies, character, stewardship. So there's different parts to social studies, but you don't do all of them. You choose one that you want to work on for social studies. Then the second day, you can do language like story writing, characters. There is also art, vocabulary. You can do math, geometry, counting, science. And every story has different activities and different subjects that you can study. We mainly use this for geography, and the way you would do that is you would take your discs, for example, lentil. The story takes place in Ohio, so then your child would find the lentil story disc in the pile, and then they attach it to Ohio. For the Cranberry Thanksgiving, they place that disc in New England. And there's also books that have that teach about other countries. For example, the story about Madeline. Then you place the story disc in France. Our map has just the Europe, Asia, but you can use any map you'd like. The story of Ping takes place in China, so you would place the story disc there. So these are the storybooks that you will be reading with Volume 1, 5 in a row, A Pair of Red Clogs, Another Celebrated Dancing Bear, Grandfather's Journey, Papa Piccolo, Robert Frost, The Clown of God, Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel, The Glorious Flight, Cranberry Thanksgiving, Madeline, Lentil, The Story About Ping, Storm in the Night, The Very Last First Time, Night of the Moon Jellies, Katie and the Big Snow, How to Make an Apple Pie and See the World, The Rag Coat, and Who Owns the Sun.